And maybe you just feel like, can they just disappear? Like, can they just disappear so I can have a moment to breathe? What makes you think that they also never have moments where they're like, can you disappear so we can breathe? You know? Hello boys and girls, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, you are very much welcome. I am Nomcebo the poet, utonda weziziva, utondo nganana sendendeni umkhondi yahlala. So nanesingonomuntu, so nomhlambo wezinyamazana. I am umzilikazi kaMashabane. Please do join the family, feel at home, subscribe, hit the bell button so you don't miss any video from me. So today I just feel like talking. I just want to talk about something that has been in my mind for quite some time, about creating an atmosphere around you that is actually convenient for you. Or let's maybe talk about being at a comfortable space. One of my 2021 resolutions or things that I just want to achieve and work on was actually being at peace with myself and being at a place or create an environment in which I am so happy, I'm so comfortable, I am like so at peace mentally and emotionally. But one thing that I have realized is that I was just like so much focused on the external factors, like who do I hang out with, what do I do, who do I talk to, you know, all those stuff, rather than what am I doing or what am I putting out there. And I also realized that as people generally, when we talk about creating comfortable spaces or comfortable environments where we feel happy, where we feel like we're appreciated and valued, everyone's like, oh, I'm cutting off who, I'm cutting off this, you know. It's like, you know what we say. We know what we say, calling people fake, and we're calling people names and all that. But we never really look at ourselves. Like, am I fake too? Am I real too? You know, because these people that we usually call fake and call names and saying all the stuff about how they are not creating an environment that is so convenient for us, they are actually people that are real to other people. Do you understand? The person you call fake is actually real to another person. So maybe it's not him, or it's not, or maybe it's not her, it's just you. You know, the person is not being able to being real to you because maybe you're also not real. Do you understand what I'm saying? We focused more on what people do for us rather than what we do for them. Because one thing that I've also realized is that people are real and like their true nature when they feel comfortable and when they're also in spaces that are comfortable for them. So as much as I am looking for my comfort space, as much as I am looking for my peace, the people around me, they're also looking for their comfort spaces and their comfortable environment. Do you understand? So chances are, if I am not providing that space for them, they are most likely also to cut me out. The same way where I'm like most likely to cut them out. And another thing that you have to realize is that people actually don't owe you any connection. They don't owe you to make you feel happy. They don't owe you any happiness. They don't owe you any support. They don't owe you any greetings. They don't owe you any calls. They don't owe you any checkups. They don't owe you anything. Was I saying own or owe? I don't know, but I meant owe. They don't owe you anything. So as much as you feel like people are supposed to create a comfortable environment with you, make sure that you are also a person that allows them to be actually do that. Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you get me? Like, you guys, this has really been in my mind because sometimes it's not people that are being fake. They just maybe do not understand how to relate to us, or maybe we're not even giving them the opportunity to be able to relate to us, to actually understand what we want, you know, and what makes us feel comfortable. Like I said, let's go back to the point where I said, you are looking for a comfort space. You are looking an environment that is just going to provide you peace and feel you like you fit in, or maybe you are just like yourself, like at your best self. The same way are the people that are around you, you know. The same way that those people that are around you are also looking for the same things that you are. And the same way you are ready to cut them off because they don't provide for that, the same way they are also ready to cut you off if you're not providing that. So you cannot really go out to entreating people that, oh, they are like this, they're like this, they do this and do this, when you're actually also not providing for them. So let's say maybe you go out and say you feel like your environment doesn't appreciate you, or they are not really any helpful, so you end up calling them fake, you know, because you feel like they are supposed to be doing things for yourself and like they are fake. But then the question is, are you also doing things for them? So what makes you think that you are in a position where you can be provided with things? They should be doing things for you. They should be calling you. They should be greeting you. They should be, you know, checking up on you when you actually don't do the same things. Like I said, no one owes you all that. Like, this is just me and my thoughts, you know, thinking about all those things. Like, I want to create that environment where I am comfortable, where I'm at peace, you know, and there's just a lot of factors, you know, to consider that, and I am one of them. Like, am I being sincere in this process of being at a happy environment? Am I really being happy? Like, there's just so many things that we do, you know, and we just never really look at all aspects. Let's say maybe you just have moments where you feel like you can be alone at a quiet place, but there's just like always people around you. They're always making noise, you know, and it's because they're never really understanding that that is what you want, you know, so they're never really giving you that moment to yourself, you know. It's like, it's just always the opposite of what you want. And maybe you just feel like can they just disappear? Like, can they just disappear so I can have a moment to breathe? What makes you think that they also never have moments where they're like, can you disappear so we can breathe? You know? So as much as you do want to create that environment, make yourself available. Make it easier for the people that are around you to actually provide or help you in that. I know it may sound some type of way, you know, and all that, but it is something that you must consider. It is something that you might want to look to, because some people are not able to relate to us, not because they are fake, not because they are real, or not because they don't care about us, but they just don't know how to do that. Like, they just don't know, you know. It may be because of our personalities, it may be because of the way we react, you know, and all that. So you shouldn't really put the pressure on people to be able to create that environment for you. I believe that we are the ones who are supposed to be creating the environment for ourselves, not the people around us. I really think it is upon you, like, to make that environment with you. If it really means cutting off people, do it, but on reasonable facts, I would say, in cases. And while doing it, that you don't really need to be painting people and saying all that, you know, and you know, because you really never even understand fully. You would probably judge them on certain things and all that, and you should have already made that whole conclusion about how they're just disturbing my peace. They're disturbing my peace. What makes you think you're not disturbing theirs? What makes you think you're not disturbing theirs? So yeah, that is what has been in my mind, you guys. And it has really been something, like really something, because I really want to be at a peaceful environment. I really want to be at a place where I'm like calm, where the things around me, they're just only giving me positive energy, and I'm not stressing, I am not overthinking, you know, all that things. But one thing I realized that it is time for me to be the one creating that environment and stop relying on other people, on how they react to me, on how they treat me and all that, you know, and just to understand that we actually share the world as much as it's my space at the end of the day, but my space exists on other people's space. Your space exists on other people's spaces, you know, in other people's spaces, around other people's spaces. So one way or the other, there will be clashes. Your worlds will clash, and not everything in each individual's world actually goes along with another person's world. So yeah, such things happen, and that is where I feel like you need to understand some certain things. That okay, this is just what I have been thinking, you know, on this journey, on this resolution of being at peace, of being in an environment that is healthy, because I feel like it affects all the other aspects of our lives, how you are mentally and how you are physically. So yeah, so yeah. So yeah, be aware of what you do, be aware of what you say, you know, the way you relate to the people around you. It is very, very, very important. Like, it is very, very important. But my most thought, or my main focus of all this was just about how we always pointing on the other person, about how we, you know, it's always the next person pointing figures, but we never really take a moment to think that how are we contributing to the people not actually helping us in creating that space. Because we do, man. Like I said before, that these people we call names, or these people, you know, we point out on how they're just not, you know, helping us in any way. They're actually very useful people to other people. They are other people's besters. They are other people's shoulders to cry on. They are like out there, you know, in other people, you know. That is because those people that are they are close to, they understand them, they know them, and maybe they even talk better, you know, and all that. So yeah, the way you also treat people, or the way you know you act around people, it also determines how they are going to act back on you. I don't know if that makes sense. I think the basic thing is should be understanding that when you are creating that environment for yourself, make sure that you are not stepping on another person's thinking. What you do to you, it may be okay, but to another person it may not. And if they are not happy, chances are they are not going to make it easier for you to be happy. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, do you understand? That if you're stepping in their world, they are going to be grumpy, they are going to be in some type of way, and that is going to reflect on how they are treating you and how they are relating to you, you know, and all that. And the way we express ourselves, the way we talk back, the way we do things generally, you know, it also affects the people around us. And you should understand and try to understand the person next to you on what is comfortable with them, what is what is giving them peace. So you try not to step in that boundary, because I feel like if you understand that, then it would be easy. Okay, that is what I'm trying to say, to do. It is hard though, I must say, it is hard. So yeah, that is what has been in my mind for some time, like very, very much in my mind. And I thought, let me just talk about it, you know, and get to see what you guys think, you know. So you can share with me, what do you think? Am I right? Am I wrong? Does really creating our own spaces have to affect other people? How do we not step into their spaces, and how do we protect ours at the same time, you know, without really causing any conflicts and all that, you know? So that is what I want to know. And also share, how do you go about maintaining your comfort zone, your comfort space, without really, you know, appearing as harsh to the next person or to whatever that is around you, you know? Because sometimes maybe it's just you are comfortable the way you are, but you just don't understand that as, you know, stepping on another person. So how do you do that? How do you protect your space, you know, without hating another person, without, you know, all that thing that comes with protecting space? How do you do that? Please, on the comment section below, and let's chat, let's talk, let's give each other tips. Okay, can we do that? Yeah. But please do remember to like the video if you haven't. Haven't you liked the video? Haven't you liked the video? Like, really? You haven't? Please do. Because if you don't, I'm going to be grumpy. And when I'm grumpy, you don't want to talk to me. You don't want to see me. You don't want to see me around your space. I'm just fire. Anyways, I am joking. I'm joking. So that's it from me, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. Please watch my other videos. Watch all my other videos. all of my other videos. Okay, comment, like, share, subscribe, and bye. I love you. Whew.